One movie review.
I Jokes of the Week.
I'm Steve Craig.
And I'm Lee A.I.D.
And this is the 64th episode of The Movie Review Show! What is the movie review show?
Movie review show is when Steven and I, hopefully together, go to our local theater, Red Wing Cinema 8, watch a whole brand new movie, and then we review it.
We use a popcorn rating system, 1-10 popcorn. 1 popcorn being the worst and 10 popcorn being the best.
Today's movie is not only a remake, but it is a musical of one of the best teenage comedies in the history of cinema, made over 20 years ago, and it's Mean Girls.
And here's a trailer.
Oh, hell no!
Move. Hey, PG-13, please. What was that?
Oh, Lord, it's the Queen Bee.
Regina George.
Don't look her in the eye!
You could be really hot if you changed, everything.
I met a guy in the summer and I left him in the spring.
Welcome to Health and Human Sexuality. We'll be getting into abstinence, of course, then followed by in the spring, condoms and choking.
You're learning things now that I don't know how to teach.
Are you okay in there? We're concerned you're either doing drugs or having a toilet baby.
Ew. We as women have to be able to support each other. Get in, loser. Welcome, Katie. You're never gonna believe what I found this morning. Your burn book.
Mom, go make snacks.
For sure, Regina, yeah.
Do you like gum?
Sure.
Oh, no, I don't have any. I was just...
You're a mess.
We will help you, Katie.
Why are you dressed so scary?
It's Halloween.
Katie, if you don't dress slutty, that is slut-shaming us.
That's just unprofessional.
What? What's this?
We're gonna make her pay.
All we've done is make Regina hotter and revive the wet look.
Dance break.
Who wrote all this junk?
Katie pushed her.
Regina really should be lifting through her glutes.
Look at this thing. I can't even see it. Like a face breast.
Je m'appelle Katie.
Incorrect.
You have to pick a French name.
Chanel.
No.
Celine Dion.
No.
Beyonce.
It's been a very long time since I saw the original Mean Girls, and I don't remember it very well. But I do remember Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams being in it, and I remember they did a very good job. Lee has never seen the original, so he doesn't remember it at all. So we will have two very different perspectives on this film.
Yeah, I wish I would have seen the original, because with Lindsay Lohan, that was kind of this, I don't say launched her career, but there was a big movie in her career, and yeah, it was fun to see the updated version of this. Very fun.
It's review time. Before going into the auditorium to see the movie, I spoke to an usher friend named Morgan. She told me the movie was based on the musical. I didn't know there was a Mean Girls musical. That actually gave me a glimmer of hope. I was afraid the movie was going to be a cookie cutter of the original, but as a musical, maybe it would be different.
Mm-hmm. Like I say, I hadn't seen the original, so I just, I wish I had, in a way. I think I will see it now, but I hadn't before I saw this movie, so.
I will say the original is a really, really, really good movie.
Yeah, that's, from everything I've seen online, it is, so.
The movie begins with a guy and girl filming themselves. The girl is playing guitar, and they are both singing. A garage door opens into a safari.
Yeah, at first I thought that was bizarre, and then that popped. Oh yeah, high school at the zoo, and so zoo, animals, safari, so it all fit together. So that's kind of a cool way. It's kind of a little surprising. Not really expecting it to open onto a safari, so I think it's kind of a good way to get people drawn into the movie.
Yeah, cool. The things I did like. I thought Renee Rapp, who plays Regina George, did a good job of acting and singing. I liked Jacob Spivey, who plays Damien Hubbard. I felt he was likable and stood out. And I very much liked the surprise cameo later in the film.
Yeah, I like.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
No, I won't. No, I like Spidey's work. He's plays a great gossipy type of guy, and I know people like that, and I get a big kick out of him.
In the original film, her two friends are also in the new film. They're very likable too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The things I didn't like. I didn't think Aguri Rice, who plays Katie Heron, was a great singer. I hate saying that, but she wasn't the strongest singer in the
so
world.
ironic because I think of Taylor Swift. Every time I look at her, visually she looks like her.
I didn't see that, but
okay. Anyway, yeah, you're right about that. I mean, I don't know why they would choose an actress who wasn't a great singer to be in a musical, but they did.
Right, her voice isn't very powerful.
Yeah, true.
I thought the songs were okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed them. They weren't like blow you away good, but I thought they were adequate.
I personally think even younger teenagers would have thought the Apex Predator musical number was kind of dumb.
Oh, see, no, totally different. I loved it because I thought it's a perfect analogy if you think about like the hot chick in school or the hot guy in school. Well, it's just Mean Girls. So the hot chick in school, it's kind of like an apex predator. It means she like comes in a room and just takes over, kind of like a lion just takes over the jungle. So I kind of like that.
Well, for me, in the Apex Predator musical number, everyone's acting like animals. Like I just thought it was kind of corny.
What do you know?
Other than the songs, it's the same movie, just not as good.
Yeah, it's hard to compete with like Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams. So since I didn't see that, I wasn't comparing this one to that one. So it seemed better to me. If I had seen the original, I'd probably feel like you and thought, this is a come down from the original. So
I agree. Like if I hadn't seen the original Mean Girls or didn't know anything about the original Mean Girls, I probably would have liked this movie more than I did. But I mean,
you can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it. It's day and night. It's like the original is fantastic. This one is. So this movie doesn't come close to the original. Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams are much better actors and have more charisma. The original Mean Girls seemed more realistic. This movie lacks believability. There was no reason for this remake. It didn't add anything of substance. I give this movie 4 popcorns. Now I know your score is going to be much different, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Well, see, you have to remember, Tina Fey was involved in the original, too.
Yeah,
so
when I was looking at
her writer's voice, is still in this movie, so...
Right.
If you were that totally different person directing it and writing the script, then I could see your point more.
When I was looking at information on the 2 movies, I noticed that she was in the first movie. Tina Fey was also in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and Tim Meadows.
Mm-hmm. And Tim Meadows was also, yeah.
Yep. So, I just thought it was a fun, kind of harmless movie, and I like the themes, the zoo and high school thing, and like I say, I guess it's just some of the dialogue in this one which just cracked me up. So, I'm way above Steven on this one. I give it 8.5.
Whoa, 8.5 popcorn. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's like totally different opinions on the movie, but that's cool. It's like, that's the way we really see it. So, next I'm going to show our scores, and then we're going to look at Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic and so close their scores are to ours. Okay, we're looking at Rotten Tomatoes. I'm thinking the score is going to be kind of in the middle. Like, I'm thinking around 6. What do you think?
Closer to my elevated score.
Of 8.5? Okay.
I'd say between 7.5 and 8.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, we had a little problem looking at the score, but it is... The tomato meter is 72%, and the audience score is 77%, which means people liked it. People liked it. I don't know. I didn't think it was very good, but people liked it. So next,
maybe a lot of younger viewers. I didn't see the original. Maybe.
I'm still comparing it to the original one. I think the original one's way, way better. So next one, look up Metacritic. Okay, on Metacritic, the score is 58 for the Metascore, and the user score is 4.7, so much closer to my score, and the other one is closer to your score.
Oh yeah, a lot closer.
For me, I was totally comparing it from the first movie to this movie, and to me, they're night and day. I mean, the first movie, Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams, is like a classic. It's wonderful. Well, great movie. To me, this movie just didn't even compare or come close. But Lee did really like it, and I think maybe I would have felt a little bit different if I wasn't comparing it to the old movie.
So I think a lot of your critics were obviously doing that. So,
well, next is time for Lee's jokes of the week, but they're not jokes, right?
no, actually, the best lines, 2 lines from the main Mean Girls.
Cool. So that's next.
All right, I'm gonna have 2 lines from each of the main Mean Girls, and warning, semi-mature content ahead. Nothing real bad, but not for young children. We'll put it that way. Okay, we'll start with Karen Smith.
Okay.
It's like first line. It's like I have ESP or something. My breast can always tell when it's going to rain. And the second one is I'm kind of psychic. I have a 5th sense.
I have a what sense?
5th sense.
5th sense.
And then Gretchen Wieners. This is probably the most famous line is that is so fetch.
That's so fetch. Yep.
Which is like tries to explain it's like slang from England or something. This sounds so stupid but funny.
But isn't
and then the next one is oh my God, Karen, you can't ask people why they're white. Katie comes from Africa,
Going back to the fetch thing, isn't that taken? Don't they see in the movie that's from the movie Fetch that she's got the word?
Yeah,
from?
like I say, these aren't necessarily from this remake. It's from. It's the most well-known lines from actually the original. Yeah. Then Regina George. Oh my God, I love your skirt. Where did you get it? That is the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen. And get in, loser. We're going shopping. Totally sums up her attitude. It's like. And then the last one is Katie Heron. Speaking to Regina George. It's like. So you've never actually been to real school before? Shut up. Shut up. She says, I didn't say anything. And then, last one is gruel. I meant to say great, but then I started to say cool.
Gruel. Yep.
Crap. It's just so stupid, but it's funny. That's it.
Well, that's the end of the show. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, as always, we'll be watching
for you.